You got your wife's coffee?
What's mine is hers.
It reminds me of that. Do you remember that really bad? No, you don't like horror movies, but you may have watched this one. It's there was one weird one where Jennifer Lawrence had like this sexy college boy neighbor.
Yeah.
We didn't press record on the video, did you?
Just didn't move the light.
Oh.
Sexy college boy neighbor.
And then
Boys.
just boy. And then she was like creeping on him in the window, fucking all these hot young college chicks. And then like he saw her, and then all of a sudden he started like coming over and hitting on her. And then they ended up spadoinking while she had like a family, like a husband and a kid.
Are you describing my deepest sexual fantasy?
Oh, dude, of your wife fucking your hot college neighbor.
I mean, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, and no, it's not Jen Ann. No, did I say Jennifer Aniston?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I meant Jennifer Lopez.
Oh. I mean,
bet.
the better Jennifer. Well, yeah, I like Jen. I don't know.
Where he was like, because where I said I love your wife's coffee, and I guess after he spadoinked, he went over that next day, and she was trying to act natural, and she was all nervous, and then the husband was like, honey, give him one of your cookies, and then she like gave him cookies, like, I love your wife's cookie, and he's like, yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? Just went right over his head, and then she was like, oh fuck.
How do you not know that? Like.
Because it's a bad movie.
I guess so. I meant like in real life. If any dude, whether I met him for the first time ever or like this is the 50th time he's been to my house, and he goes, I love your wife's cookie. I'm like, fucking, what are you saying?
First of all, why'd you take the S away? Clearly you're talking about her pussy.
Yeah. Why is it singular now?
You might as well just say her cussy.
Yeah,
right?
seriously.
But it's but it was one of those movies where I'm like, it was my porn methadone. I was trying to get off of porn because their scene of them finally fucking was like super hot.
Oh, so you were on MrSkins.com or whatever?
Yeah. And then he got to like in the movie like grab her fat J-Lo ass and like fucking grab her tits, her naked tits, in his hands while she was like riding his fake cock or whatever, or it was her fake pussy. However they do it in the movie.
We're not even like 2 minutes into this podcast, and you're already viscerally describing a dark sexual fantasy of yours.
It's not dark to fuck your neighbor's wife.
No, like you getting on MrSkins.com for 11 hours at a time.
You thought that's
your dark sexual fantasy.
No, Mr. Skins is just goon screens 1 and 7. It's not 2 through 6 or 8 through 11, dude.
How many screens we got here?
I got biggest setup. I've got like 8 or 9.
How do you have that many screens?
My dad has a lot of extra Hewlett Packard computers.
Shut up. You're like it's in The Dark Knight where he like gets that device that shows all the screens.
Oh, it's all that. That's a gooner's
you.
Dream.
And Alfred's like, this is wrong, Master Wayne. And Morgan Freeman's like, I don't like this, man.
And he's like, I gotta come.
It's the only way, Alfred. It's the only way.
Watching Joker get butt fucked by the Crow or whatever his name was.
I promise you, we need at least 4 more screens.
I need to come.
My dad worked for Hewlett Packard. I'm almost there. Where is he?
And he's just like jerking off. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's good.
Batman goon screens?
Yeah.
I think we could have done the riff better, but we'll work on it later.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll start it off anyways. That's what was touched.
Wow.
That's good. I'm turning on my headphones so I can hear better.
But I heard you Googled gooning the other day, and you're like, I don't know if I would have time for this. And I'm like, it's not about it's you make time for it, like you would for your family, you know?
Yeah, no, it's just it's a full-time gig, you know? I don't have that time.
My last relapse, coincidentally at the same time, my last prolapse, same night.
Christmas Eve?
Yeah. Christmas Eve to the 85th power, which is actually ends
July 4th?
2 weeks ago. Yeah,
Oh.
no. I was on a webcam site, not paying, just watching. And then there was like
Live Jasmine's free now.
well, the gig is you just find a chick.
Omegle or whatever?
No, Omegle's just that's the one where you could talk to anybody and it's supposed to be normal and non-sexual, but it's always a bunch of like old Middle Eastern dudes just jerking off on there.
And there's like a goat in the background.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, it was just it's like a webcamming for tits and for tits for the people by
It's
the people.
webcamming for tits.
For tits by the people.
For tits by the tits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So and then but there's always like it was funny. You could tell there's a bunch of the Goon Squad was on there, the Goonie Tunes, because like it was you try to find the one where there's a guy that's about to drop like $300 on like some chick to make her Bluetooth vibrator vibrate, so she just busts all over the place. You could watch it for free. And I got lucky and I found one, and it was just like it was like Mad Max 42. And then he was just hitting her with 100 coins, 100 coins, 100 coins, and she was losing her mind. And then somebody was just like, somebody was like, "Thank God for Mad Max 42. He's a legend on this site," you know, or like he's just a guy that everyone knows. Yeah.
He's just a Middle Eastern guy. He's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, he's there for Anwar or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a good reference.
That's a fair reference.
Just like just a killer in the scene. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, just he's their Kirk Fox. I don't know. He's their Eddie Pepitone. I don't know, guys. We're losing him.
So what's the story then?
It was just fun. The guy's like, "Oh, dude, he's a legend on this site." I'm like, "Damn, this is too deep. I gotta get out of
someday.
here." I gotta get out of
This
here.
is not worth the relapse, but definitely worth the story. I think I'll bring it up in a podcast
For
and
sure.
bomb.
No, absolutely. No, it didn't bomb.
I did.
You laughed.
Okay, I did. Yeah, I'll admit it. It just seemed dumb. It's dumb.
That's the thing. Is
No, because you know what this is? This podcast has become like love. You remember the show Love Line with Dr. Drew?
Yeah.
But autism.
It's Goon Line. Yeah.
No, it's Love Line, but we're two dumbasses.
Yeah, but no one calls in. We got to get people to call in.
No shit, we're getting fan mail though.
We're getting textual fan mail. Did we get more this week?
Yeah, from you.
No, I didn't send anything. I promise.
I'm just kidding. It was from you, but we got some. Yeah. We can get into it in a bit.
That's good.
Just, just letting you know that that this podcast has become like. So, anyways, this one time I found a butt plug in the sewer, and I asked my girlfriend to give it to her dad, and then she accidentally put it in her own butt.
Wait, this is the fan mail we've been getting?
No, this is what our podcast is now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what was it before?
No, I'm just. That's what it's always been.
Just
It's like
macroeconomics? What the fuck? It
Yeah.
was never anything important or good.
anthropology.
No, that sounds racist.
Yeah.
Which, well, now we're back on track.
Well,
come on now a little bit.
Anthropologically.
RJ es muy racisto, as they say, you know. RJ signs the third, or as I like to call him, RJ signs the last. the kid's gonna kill himself.
Infertile. Oh, no. You
already named another one of your boys, Rodolph Hitler, right?
Yeah, one of the boys.
Which one?
The only one that's
Riesling? What's his name?
Conrad.
Oh, that's not gonna be RJ though, right?
No, he's not going to be RJ.
You don't want to have an RJ signs the fourth?
No, it's honestly what the explanation is just going to upset you, and it's not going to be good for the podcast.
I think you told me like 7 podcasts ago, and I do remember it sucked.
Yeah, and you were like, "This is dumb and gay, and I hate you," and I was like, "I shouldn't have brought it up."
Yeah.
And you're like, "No, just like tell me."
But tell me again.
No.
Why not? Can you zhuzh it up? Did you tag it up this time at least?
No, I didn't tag
You didn't
it.
add any new tags?
No new tags, unfortunately.
It's okay.
It's just not a good. It's just not worth. It's not fun explaining. People used to ask, "What does RJ stand for?" Is that interesting? It's not. It's never fun.
Yeah.
It's not exciting.
Yeah.
It's annoying, and it bums me out, honestly.
Why does it bum you out?
Because it's annoying to say.
Rodolfo Jimenez signs the third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get comfortable.
Yeah, you haven't been comfortable since the war.
I haven't been comfortable all fucking day.
Why? What happened today?
I don't know. It's just gross. It's just hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of this shitty weather.
You cool down later.
Yeah, but by then I was already worked up.
So even if things get better, you're like, well, I'm not better.
I can't cool down when I'm already up. I'm
That's-
already, pissed.
Thermally, that's impossible.
It's not about thermal. It's about internal temperature.
It seems like your vibes.
It's a mindset.
It's like a hot-headed vibes.
Yeah, I got hothead vibes. I got a fucking.
You came in. No, I came in.
You're like, you got no ass. I was like,
Oh my god, your ass looks like a disaster in those pants. You should never wear those again.
you know, I got
You have
clinically diagnosed as no ass, right?
Oh yeah.
A doctor said, "Oh, the problem is you have no ass."
Mm-hmm. It's rough. It's bad back there. It's really sad. Your girl needs you to be cheeked up. You need to get a little donker on you.
What do I need? Just squats and stuff?
Yeah, squats. Eating more and squats, and get a little donker. You just bench the bar and you can get yourself a little tush. You know, I know your wife would love to have a sweet little tush around the house. You know,
Yeah, no, I just got
cleaning, and in the kitchen she like grabs it because she probably pinches your butt. She's like, "There's nothing to fucking pinch." She needs some meat back there.
No, she likes my butt.
She
It's very small.
It's very but it's not like a cute small like a sexy young
no, there's
tennis
I don't
player.
I don't do sexy.
Yeah, no, you need to if I asked your wife, she would be like, "Yes, obviously I want him to get a little donk so I can clap his cheeks at night." She wants to be able to. Every woman wants to clap their man's cheeks. But if they don't got them, then they just have to get their cheeks clapped and they're like, "Yeah, that felt good," or whatever. That's like a thing. It's like a real thing. Women love to have a dunkster on their fucking man.
Well,
So
Dunkin' Donuts over here.
Yeah, so they could fucking bend him over and plow him.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, congratulations, Drew Bock, for the 8th consecutive outfit award win on the podcast.
What do you mean?
You've worn that like 8 times in a row.
No, I've worn the same jean and flannel, but the middle shirt, the middle shirt always changes.
Award redacted.
Yeah, thank
unfortunately.
you. Yeah, it's never the same outfit. Sometimes I wore a hat with it.
That's true.
That's different.
You've been doing. I'm
Hatless in Seattle.
Crazy. I'm not wearing a hat anymore.
I know because one of our friends.
I think it's Hatless in Wonderland.
Thank you. No, what's the grumpy hat? No, what's the There's one with a hat.
Cat in the Hat.
There it is. Yeah, Cat in the Hatless. Shat in the Hatless.
We'll get there.
Tower 7. I had a comedian friend where he was just like, no hats. You got to get rid of the hats because you have a beautiful, sexy fucking face.
Who? Can you name names? Can I bleep it?
I can't name names. No.
Why can't you tell me?
Because half of our friends fucking hate each other over random local beef, and I can't be naming names. So you already know who it is.
Can you just say it and I'll bleep it out and then laugh?
No, absolutely
Why
not.
can't? You say names all the time.
No, I'll just do the impression and you'll know who it is.
I don't want you to do an impression because then I have to bleep the impression.
Look, dude. You gotta lose the hat. Look, I'm telling you, you got a really handsome face. All right, now's the time.
How is that better
Unprofessional
than
or whatever.
bleeping out a name?
It's obviously.
Yeah.
Now we got it. We got to bleep that one at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, okay, whatever.
Look at the time. Timestamp.
I
That's we
I
got to
go
bleep.
back. I know how to do this.
But you choose not to do it well.
I do it all the time.
You do it. You don't do it well.
Why?
I don't know. It's fun to say.
What does that mean?
I'm like, hey, can you put this picture of a bird in the podcast? And you're like, I'm not putting a picture of the bird in the podcast.
First of all, it hasn't happened yet.
I'm like, well, at least do the other thing. And you're like, I'm also not going to do the other thing. So you basically do nothing I ask, even though these things would greatly benefit our lives.
Also, it hasn't happened yet. And secondly, it's more fun to say no to you.
You're really mean.
It's just fun. Like, you text me this long thing. I go, no, I'm not doing that.
It's fucking so mean.
Why is that not funny to you?
You being a dick to me for no reason?
It's
It's
not being
literally
a
the
dick.
start of my day is you being a fucking dick to me.
I'm sorry, 5 p.m?
Yeah.
That sucks.
No, I don't look at my phone till like 5 p.m.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I get shit done.
What do you do?
Jack off.
I'm like making dinner. He's like, hey, make sure to put this picture of the bird on the podcast. I just go, no.
It's so fucking mean. And then I started bringing up really personal things. I'm like, it's because of this stuff. It wasn't it. And you're like, no, I'm cooking dinner. And I'm like, and I'm like, fuck.
You're like, I'm sorry if I was mean to you the other night. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm like,
trying
can you just delete all of those other texts? I'm like trying to figure out how to unsend, but it's an Android. And I'm like, fuck. Well, then enjoy dinner. I
just
just need
end
to
up
bring.
accidentally sending emojis.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
I'm like, it's because you're unhappy in your marriage, is it? You're like, no, I'm cooking
I'm
dinner.
trying
I'm
to
like,
make quesadillas.
oh, I'm sorry. I'll just, yeah.
Like, I like being a dick, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
cook dinner. I'll put the bird on the podcast.
I'm like, all right, just send an email to that one guy. And you're like, okay.
That reminds me.
You need to send the email to the one guy. Get our career going.
So I'm talking.
We'll never make it in this town
So,
unless you send that email.
So especially after we talked to Tom about roast battle stuff, he was like telling me.
He went, oh, and then said something.
That's a good idea.
What did he say?
He said he's texting me tonight stuff, and I didn't even get to respond because I was too busy getting this stuff ready. But he essentially goes like, "Oh, I would want to do a roast battle with you, but if you want to do a couple more like battles to get in your belt beforehand, I totally understand." And I said like, "Yeah, no, I'd probably want to do some battles just to get him under my belt."
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Yeah, I'd probably beat you, but it would be fun."
Yeah,
and like he's not wrong.
He's very confident about it. And at first I was like, all right, easy, tough guy. And then it was just like
lights out.
And then his first battle, I was just like, oh, he's like, I'll run some jokes by him. I'm thinking, all right, he probably has like 8 or 10 jokes. He's like, I wrote 97. And I'm like, that's
Jesus.
I'm like, you just agreed to this battle 3 hours ago. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a nasty boy about it. But he loves it. The light is back in his eyes. He doesn't seem as schmeidel, and I don't want the algorithm to kick us off,
Yeah, because of all the other stuff they were talking about, like Jennifer Lopez's tits.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's not gonna kick us off.
Ay, mommy. What does she say?
As long as she doesn't herself, then in the bit,
God.
Oh my god, is that her?
With that ass?
Is that Jennifer? Is that Jennifer Lopez killing herself?
God.
Oh my god, I'm so sad.
Oh my god, this gun tastes so good.
Ay, papi. I want nothing tastes better than this pistola in my mouth.
I'm schmoosh but I'm also sexy.
I'm so schmoosh but look at my little verga. No, that's a penis, right? I would trans Lopez.
Trans rights.
Trans rights
are human rights.
Human rights. Don't fucking flip him off.
What?
Local
people who didn't think I was going to say that.
Local anti-trans comedian RJ Sines.
I know. I'm flipping off the people who think I wouldn't say that. I don't know.
You booked a trans, right?
I don't. I book all kinds of automobiles.
Oh my goodness,
on.
this guy.
I don't care if you identify as an attack helicopter. I'll book you.
Oh my god.
That's that fucking thing.
Get this guy on whatever fucking
Fox News.
Yeah,
circuit.
Anyway, who's that? Where's that?
Greg Gutfield. And you know what? Maybe I identify as an attack helicopter. Fucking shoot me down. I don't care.
Shoot me down, you soy boy. All right.
Maybe that's what Tucker Carlson says. And the funny thing is, I think I identify as a school bus today. Does that mean I get to put little kids inside of me?
You might be a school bus. I might be a school bus. Who knows? Do you know? Am I a school bus?
I'm not allowed to drive me. Are you allowed to drive me?
Because if I drive, I've got kids all around me, all inside me. Is that what you want, America?
There aren't enough kids to fit inside me. I couldn't possibly house that many kids. Yet here we are, America.
I couldn't be more deep with kids inside of me. Are you a school bus or whatever?
He's like,
we have the cadence. We don't have the voice at all.
We have the cadence. We don't have the voice, and nothing even close to what he would say.
No.
No.
We're obviously big Tucker Carlson fans on this podcast.
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, that's right.
Yeah, no, he kills me. I just love doing Green Eminem Tucker Carlson riffs till I die.
That's right. He got kicked off of Fox News, right? Now he's got his own thing. He's
back.
He's on OAN. Did they take him back?
Yeah, I don't know if it was just for a stint or something.
Who was the old geezer that they kicked off that was a staple?
Bill
Hicks.
O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Guy.
I love that. Whenever I'm feeling glib, just pop that old gem on.
Yeah. Those were the good old days.
That's like before there was YouTube. People knew that there was that outtake.
Yeah.
that he did that.
That was just
thing.
was
That was like something that you would put on a floppy disk and send to your like neighbor. You know?
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
check this
that was
out.
the Numa days there. Yeah, you got that shit.
Pre-Numa.
Yeah, pre-Numa. You got that shit pre-albino black sheep. You know,
Pre-Ooga Chaga baby. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Remember
Holy
that?
shit!
Remember
dude.
that melted peanut of a baby that danced to the Redbone song?
I do remember when
Hooked on a Feeling.
I do
or whatever.
remember when Windows Vista was going to change the world. Do you remember that? My dad's like, guys, once we get Windows Vista, you could do whatever you want.
Once we get Windows Vista,
yeah, once we
do
get,
whatever we want.
we could do whatever we want.
No,
So-
but going back to the conservative attack helicopter. Yeah, I've booked trans people, but
Oh, yeah,
what
that's
about
right.
it? What
Yeah.
do you hate me now?
I did.
What am I, a little gay now?
Did I tell you I applied to work for Gutfield?
Why did you look at your nails like
Gutfeld?
that? Did I tell you I applied? Did I tell you I applied to?
New rule: check your nails before you finger bang the black hookers. Did you? Speaking of which, did you fucking on? Speaking of Tucker Carlson school bus, fucking Bill Maher did an episode with all kids. Did you see that?
He can't miss. First of all, we're gonna get the Hawk to a girl on Random Club or whatever the fuck it's called.
Club Random.
Next, gonna get Tucker Carlson's school bus of kids over to my place.
It was like Bill Maher would never have kids, so why doesn't he get to know them? Ages 12 through 16.
And he's just like, so God is dead and your goldfish didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, let me guess. You still believe in Santa Claus? And he just calls him the F word.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Listen here, you little.
Okay.
All right, you gotta.
I
put
don't
that
want to
one out.
edit.
I know.
Screw you.
Wait till you're balls deep in a couple of black hookers, then you know you'll be a real man or whatever. Yeah, he rules.
Oh, God almighty. No, but I watched this whole compilation of like, and it caught my eye because it showed a side-by-side of like, it was Sam Morrill, and then next to him was Rob Schneider. And it was like, conservatives and liberals do the same joke, but clearly the conservative comics are always like way too hack about it. And so it caught my eye, and it's really just this compilation of like Rob Schneider and like guys like frickin' who's that Peacock guy with the weird bug eyes from SNL days? Anyways, or
Steve Buscemi.
no. The guy fucking it's just so many of these weirdos. Anyways, it was bad, and they were just saying dumb attack helicopter jokes.
Oh, really?
So it's on the nog.
Oh, jeez.
Like, oh, and Dr. Fauci's gonna come in here, and he's gonna be like, oh, guess what? I'm trans now, and I'm gonna be in the Olympics.
Yeah, and all of a sudden black people are cool or whatever. You're like, whoa, easy there.
That's like basically one of their jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a weird thing to dance around that sort of that gig, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you
Just
gonna
fun. Just fun, you know.
Comedy's hard.
Comedy is hard, and some people make it harder for themselves by putting up roadblocks as to what you can and can't joke about. Like, and I think that's an ironic thing, and I'll get a little up my own comedy bonnet about it.
You are wearing a faded Wolfpack shirt, so yeah, of course.
But like
Steeped in irony.
the people that are like, you know what? There's too many rules and restrictions about what you can say about comedy. They're like, well, I'm not going to talk about how I like trans people. Like they're like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
We can't joke about, you know, anything about how abortion isn't that bad or whatever.
Like how you even pulled back on that one.
I was like trying to find. Well, I saw a moth. And
I thought you were just like looking out
Like
for
a-
like
like
a
a-
drone strike, like waiting for Obama to strike you, you know?
funny.
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Trans, you know.
Speaking of people not pulling any punches, I saw this great joke. Seth Meyers does this outtakes on his show. It's like jokes that didn't make the cut,
Yeah.
which I think is smart because it's like it's got the caveat of like we don't really think these are approved for the show. But they're
But
good
now
jokes.
it's your opportunity to do something nasty.
And it makes the audience recoil. They type butthole right up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's tourist New Yorkers and
Yeah.
Studio 6H or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the jokes was today was Bill Clinton's 73rd birthday, but today it's going to be. But today the candles are getting blown or something like that.
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not even. It was something about. It was
something about the candles are
the
getting
kids
blown.
blowing them, right?
No, he's gonna blow out the candles. So like instead of him getting a blowjob, he's gonna blow candles.
Oh.
How did I not Did I phrase that correctly? I know at first it was a bad dismount, but the second time around, I think.
I thought he was doing like an Epstein bill.
Oh
joke.
no, not like blown their
Yeah.
plow.
Yeah.
Blow plow.
Blow plow. Yeah. Blow plow. That's that word. Oh shit.
I actually have been. I've got a lot of Looney Tunes in the nog. I've been watching that every now and again with the kids on the weekends.
Oh, you've been hipping them to the original cartoons.
Oh, like 1950s stuff. It's great.
Jeez.
It's great.
Mickey in blackface and all that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty. It holds up.
It holds up.
There is some stuff that's like, whoa, why do they keep that on
Well, they got
there?
some weird Nazi stuff in there, right?
Yeah, I've talked about that. Well, I don't think that's on. It's on HBO. I think they scrub daddied that.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple of scrub daddies.
daddy, scrub mommy, scrub baby.
I got a scrub daddy at home.
Scrub grampy.
Somebody in my house keeps buying scrub daddies, and I'm not mad about it. They do work. You finger the fucking eye. You fuck the eye with your spoon, and it cleans that shit right up. The mouth is a good gig, dude. What that mouth do? Woo.
That scrub daddy.
Exfoliate, yeah.
That scrub daddy frowns after you touch
I
it.
know. Yeah, I'm just fucking finger fucking.
There's a
its mouth.
police officer somewhere looking at a scrub daddy in your house and saying, "Where did he touch you?"
And he's like, in my bathing suit area. Yeah. Yeah. The only frowning scrub daddy. Yeah. How did you catch me? There was only one scrub daddy that was frowning.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
So the only downside to having your toddler children watch Looney Tunes is that I will say, "Oh, Tegan, be careful in the side yard. There's a bunch of trash back there. Don't touch it." And then she goes, shut up.
Oh my God.
And it's so funny, but I'm like, you can't say that.
Where did she get that from? Which one of
It's
the?
like every Looney Tune.
Really?
That's like a classic, like somebody's like loud or like annoying someone else, and they say, shut up, like
So that's
really
what
loud.
she says now. Would you laugh when she says it?
I try really hard not to.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, then they want more.
Yeah, but it's so funny. I say you just give up on that shit, and whatever you laugh at, you just encourage it and let her be a fucking animal in school. Because no one will fuck with her at that point. She'll be a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah, she
make a little Belushi out of her or something, you know?
Yeah.
Make her a fat alcoholic by the time she's in 5th grade.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I know. You bury her in a toga by the time she's 12. You know, it'll be good.
Come to school with a samurai sword.
Yeah, exactly.
We watched Mulan for the first time, which was funny.
Yeah,
because there's so many like.
That's their Shogun is Mulan.
Yeah, it's my Shogun now.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is they whitewash a lot of the stuff,
Mm.
so it's not like Scooby Doo voice in there, but there are some things that the kids are like saying weird. But more than anything, my kids are doing Eddie Murphy voice because he's Mushu.
Oh, really?
So like I'll like walk outside here, a dragon. Down, Bessie. Like they all do.
Really?
You are one lucky buck. They're saying that stuff in perfect Eddie Murphy voice.
You're like, fuck, is Eddie Murphy in here?
Who left on Raw?
Exactly. Are they doing Delirious in the backyard on the swing set?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
shit.
spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's great in that.
that's very funny.
But yeah, Mulan's great. No notes.
No notes. Anything else? Anything else eventful this week?
I'm trying to think. There was something crazy, but no. Just like, Asphyxiating. I gotta get my throat fixed or looked at or something. I swear to God, these allergies, man.
All that autoerotic you've been doing in your closet?
You know, actually, I think it's avocado. I think that's the real thing. You know, I'm allergic, right?
I did say autoerotic, not avocado.
Damn it. That's how fucked up my brain is.
Autoerotic
Like, I'll hear
asphyxiation.
autoerotic, and I'm like, it
You're
sounds like avocado.
I'm like, yeah, they do have the good fats. I'm like, what? No.
Well, it just sounds kind of like avocado. It reminded me of it. I'm like,
Avocado,
no, it's
autoerotic.
definitely avocado.
Eminem could probably rhyme autoerotic with
Autoerotic, avocado.
avocado. Yeah, exactly.
I got an avocado and an avocado, autoerotic, avocado.
Yeah, exactly. See, you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, his raps are still fire as hell these days, but he still slips in.
Not a dude, his raps are fire as hell these days.
I know.
Come on.
What is this,
Who are
2017
you?
and a half? Yeah.
You just like aged like 10 years as you said that sentence. No, dude, for reals, like Eminem, some of his raps are fire as hell these days.
Fire
Like,
as hell. Dude.
so serious.
Fire as hell. Things never worked out, and I never grew up. My name is Drew Bock.
No, I
Fire
know
as
that. I
hell.
know that we're like doing a riff right now, but like honestly, like Eminem,
Yeah.
his riffs are like still like fire as hell.
Fire as hell, dude. He's not like mid like they say anymore, dude. He's not
No, you see, now you're putting it on. You
Yeah.
were so serious. Like, no, his riffs are like fire as hell.
fire as hell, dude. Yeah.
No, you're like putting it on.
No, I was half. The problem is if
You were 100% serious.
The problem is you can't bathe in irony and then not expect to go out into the world and smell like irony. You know, if you I make fun of people who talk like that so much that I become that person after a few years.
You don't bathe.
I do. I do bathe.
You don't bathe at all.
Yeah, I got a little bathy tub.
You reek of irony.
No, I do not reek.
You don't fucking
Scared me.
crotch rockets out there
Yeah,
on Beach
little-
Boulevard.
Little what are they? All right, that was too good of an impression. But your face looked fucking retarded when you did it. You were so you looked me dead in the eyes while you did that motorcycle impression, and the expression on your face is like I'm crushing right now with this, and you were like it was a weird letting
It
me
was
know.
me realizing, oh, this is too good, actually.
Yeah, this no, you were into it. You were
Oh,
impressed.
no, of course I started out into it. And I was like, oh, that was too good.
Yeah, you looked. Yeah,
Because what I was going to do instantly after was like, no, but for real, I was like, Eminem, some of his raps are still fire as hell these days.
still fucking fuzzy.
So fucking
Oh,
dumb.
fire as hell. But no, I was gonna say.
Ernest Eminem apologist is my new form of Drew Bock. Favorite form.
Yeah, but no. But like fucking no. What I was gonna say about Eminem is he like put out a new album.
And it's honestly,
It's
what'd you
it's
say?
like fire. as hell.
That sucks.
But the problem is it's like really good, but he also Trojan horses like Rob Schneider conservative shit in there. It's not like and then American every day trans you can do it. It's not like that. But it's like he
Trojan horses that you can do it. In
yeah,
there.
Trojan horses just Adam Sandler movie like riffs. No. He does like he's like it's transient, it's blanzy, you know. All of a sudden I'm trans now. Everybody trans though, you know, and you can't fucking cancel me. No, this whole thing you're gonna have to edit that. I know.
That's it. I can't even say words.
Yeah. So you got to cancel that one.
Does he say that word in his raps?
Yeah, he's like, you can't cancel me
I
because
know.
I'm not black, and you know you love black people, and I also do too.
Crazy.
So why are you trying to?
Oh, but he's like trying to make a point.
Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah, he's fire as fuck, and then all of a sudden, like he tries to make a point halfway through. You're like, stop
You're like,
making
oof.
a point. Just go back to.
Just
being,
go back to napkins and papkins or whatever.
Yeah, napkins and papkins.
Go back to fucking
Orange and door.
I guess that's why they call it window pane or whatever the fuck he said.
Is that what he says?
I don't know. He does a window pane thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. But it's PAIN.
Yes.
Deep.
Yes.
Deep as hell.
I like that Eminem. I like moody.
I love the Eminem that black people were still scared of.
I like the Eminem. I like the Eminem that I used to be able to jack off to. Now America doesn't let me jack off to that Eminem anymore.
Are you an Eminem?
There you go. Can I jack off to you? Are you wearing white stilettos?
Would you like that? if you
Tell me, if I had a school bus filled with M&Ms, could I jack off on them?
if you're big, round, and green, and you let me come on you,
You're an M&M?
are you? And I don't go to jail because you're an M&M. Is that what you want?
You want me to come on you like my good little Eminem? Are you my dirty little Eminem?
In America, we have two choices. You can either be an Eminem and get jacked off, or you can jack me off in an Eminem costume.
And I'm an American hero. All of a sudden,
And I'm the next president of the United States?
do I get a purple heart or is it a green heart shaped like an M&M because I jacked off on you? Is it still mom's spaghetti? Palms are sweaty? Or is it mom's M&Ms? And does mom get jacked off on?
I guess that's why they call it window pane. I hope that riff of us doing Tucker Carlson.
I think we had more fun with that than the audience at home did.
No,
for sure.
I don't care. I just hope that that's the only thing that, like, when our planet blows up, that they are able to, like, recover from, like, the audio waves.
Yeah, you think the aliens, when they come back, the only thing that's going to be left is
the Tucker Carlson Eminem.
Are you agreeing, Eminem? Am I agree? Who's jacking off on who? In America? Is that Biden's America getting jacked off on?
President Kamala certainly thinks it is.
Is she going to squirt on you and call you and say, "Who's my good little Eminem? Are you her good little Eminem?"
Is she going to say skort or is she going to say squirt?
Yeah, squirt.
That's your trouble word.
Yeah, a squirt.
Skort.
You say squirt?
Yeah, because it's SQUIRT.
What's your trouble word? The N word. You keep saying it. We keep having to bleep it out.
Our episode from last week, which was about, or I guess technically 2 weeks ago, was about armistice.
Oh,
That's my-
Armistance.
yeah, I have a
Fred
hard time.
Armistance?
Yeah, I have a hard one with it. I'm
I have a hard one.
hard for Fred Armistance.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Do you want to read some fan mail?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's read some fan mail.
Yeah, and we're still testing the nuts out with this.
Also, somebody texted me and was like, "Hey, do I ask a question or do I just say something crazy?" I'm like, try both. Ask a question, say something crazy. If they ask a question, we could at least try to answer a question, and it could maybe stew up some good, more fun
I
stuff.
think people know how to write into a fucking podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see the very first one we ever got? It's like, I'm a little lemur. You're a little lemur.
No,
the deer says who, and the ant says poo. How about you?
You know what? I think that was actually Tucker Carlson. Mares eat oats. Does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy? A kid'll eat ivy too. How about you?
Yeah. So clearly our fans don't know how to write into this fucking podcast.
Yeah, but it is fun. Okay, here we go. Oh, boy. Okay. Here we go. You boys ever gone, in quotes, base to base in a club in WeHo? I think it's West Hollywood. Yeah. Slamming a line of white on two docking dicks from base to base? Ever done two dogs in a bathtub? Crammed both nuts in a lady's brown star? Ever played Jimmy Dean with the neighborhood kids? Freeze your shit on a plate and slide it under a door or through a window? Have you ever even lived? I'll take my answer on the air, thank you.
It just sounds like everything that's going to be on Batman's goon screens.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's not enough screens.
We need more screens.
Where's screens?
Master Wayne, we have 955,000 screens, Master Wayne.
Master Wayne, we don't have
Master
enough
Wayne,
screens.
we don't have enough screens, Master
You need
Wayne.
more marbles in your mouth, but I'm in.
now it's the MIB cockroach guy. More.
More screens.
Yeah.
No, this is good. This is like a lot of questions about.
What's base to base mean?
I think that might.
Like free base to free base, cocaine?
I don't know.
What is base to base?
That's a good question. It's BASE. I imagine.
Super helpful.
I think that's slamming a line of cocaine on two docking dicks. I think that's base to base. That's because that's the next part of the thing.
Oh, because you're at
base to base.
No, you can't just keep saying it and being like, that's what it means.
No, yeah, base to base.
You smiled with so much
base
research.
to base to face to face. Disgrace, disgrace.
Disgrace. I can't be trans. You can't be trans. Who's trans? I'm trans. I'm trans like a man's and used a man's, but I'm a woman. Suck my cock. I got a pussy, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Also, you're turning into Cotton Eye Joe, but I'm here for it.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
We're bringing back cotton.
That was the last thing that Marilyn Manson wrote to me in jail. I'm out.
All right.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
you went to Marilyn Manson.
I'm out. That's good. I like freeze your shit on a plate and slide it under a door or through a window. I don't know if I've ever heard of that in my entire life. And that actually, of everything that was said in this message, the idea of putting poop on a plate and then trying to slide it under a door or through a window. That's fun for me.
Yeah, they just need to stop writing in riddles. I think they need to stop
Yeah.
doing that. They need to just be people. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Let's
I don't know what this riddle bit. I don't know what this riddle bit Tom keeps doing. You know?
this riddle bit VPN nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever even lived? That's good. I don't know if that means that this guy's or gal has done it.
Or
any of these
non-gallinary.
things.
Maybe.
Also, this is the typo. It's every, but every played Jimmy Dean with the neighborhood kids. I don't know what that means.
Is Jimmy Dean James Dean? Maybe.
No, but I think Jimmy Dean is when you put your dick in the freezer.
Really?
And then come out in an apron and put it in a cold frying pan and say, "Who wants sausage?"
Is that the Jimmy Dean?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I would believe so.
That's what the kids are saying.
Well, I mean, we could figure it out on the internet. We could ask what the Jimmy Dean is. You say
don't really
you
wanna
say
look
you
it
ever
up.
played Jimmy Dean with the neighborhood kids? Is that what it says?
Yeah, I don't think it involves children, but certainly this person seems to imply that it does.
Oh, there has to be. I mean, you know, we got some.
I don't really
want to
look it up. It sounds weird.
Hold on. Oh fuck.
But I do like the clarification. Have you ever even lived? As if like those are the prerequisites to enjoying life, you know?
Have you ever even lived? I mean, we try. Jimmy Dean Urban Dictionary.
I played hopscotch with a hermaphrodite back in Guadalajara in '87. Does that count, brother?
Oh, Jimmy Dean used in place of ATM or ass to mouth for anal sex following oral. Brown and serve. You ready for a little Jimmy Dean action?
Oh, hell yeah.
So the answer is no. I haven't eaten the neighborhood kids' ass.
That is so cooked. That's crazy. That's
Wait,
so nasty.
it's ass to mouth for anal. Oh, so it's
For-
after I fuck your ass, I eat it. That's a Jimmy Dean.
Oh.
Is that what James Dean used to do to Urban Myers? What was his name?
Who?
I think that was the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes a few years ago. But no, Jimmy Dean,
Actor.
James Dean used to fuck that other guy. Who's the guy that died but he never took a shit?
Oh.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando and James Dean used to fuck, I think.
And
Sneaking each other's windows.
and,
Shakespearean. They used to Jimmy Dean each other.
Maya Rudolph's dad. Fuck. Oh, maybe it's not Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph's dad. I thought she made it in this town. Clean cut, grassroots.
No, her mom is Minnie Ripperton.
Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Brown and serve, baby.
Everyone's a Nepo baby.
Everyone.
Every person you know working in TV and film right now, if they are under the age of 30, Nepo baby.
I found another definition for Jimmy.
You almost threw up too. What is it?
Found another definition for Jimmy Dean.
Is it going to make me regret hearing?
A form of food foreplay performed by scrambling enough eggs to fill a girl's panties before putting a breakfast sausage in her twat.
Yum.
A compelling breakfast as you are able to do a body shot of maple syrup before eating your way through the eggs to the sausage. Use it in a sentence. Sorry for being late. You know, me and Betty had to get our Jimmy Dean on before breakfast.
Ew.
Hey, that's pre-COVID, that one.
You want eggs?
Yeah.
The comma, do you want eggs?
A pile of shit that has been rolled into a round disc and frozen, then typically placed in an open car window or under the door.
Oh, that's the door thing. Maybe that's the definition we're looking for.
Oh, maybe.
Say that one again to me. Slow.
A pile of shit that has been rolled into a round disc and frozen.
Love
The
it.
Jimmy Dean is then typically placed in an open car window or under a door. Bro, that stupid prof gave me a C. Bro, you
Jimmy
should totally
Dean his
slip a
class.
Jimmy Dean in his car.
It's Jimmy Dean, that dude.
Anything,
Sob.
anything it's shit. Yeah, when you take a
That's
shit,
so
it's all
funny.
all the Jimmy Dean definitions are shit related. When you take a shit and shave your balls at the same time, and
I think it's the plate club thing. 'Cause
and
then
your
he
hair
mentions that,
sticks to your
that
shit and
guy,
looks like a
or
porcupine.
I'm assuming guy. I know no self-respected woman would ever talk like that on a podcast fan mail.
Yeah, for sure. No, it could be a lady, it could be a nasty gal.
Yeah.
Oh, this one has something.
Sound
to do
off in the fan mail, all you nasty gals. Let's hear your Jimmy Dean stuff.
Yeah,
That's psycho.
Hopefully, there's a couple of nasty gals. still
Psycho.
listening.
That's how you spell RC. No, that's good. I really appreciated that. You explained everything clearly. Oh, so it's like he asked questions. Everything was a question, but the first thing was explained by the second question. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. Shit on a plate and slide it under a door through a window is what a Jimmy Dean is. Fun.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I've never. Yeah,
I
don't
have lit dog shit on a bag and thrown it at a house though.
like the movies. Really?
What?
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 What do you mean?
What do you mean the movie?
Are you lying about this? Because it's such
No, I have lit dog shit.
a. Whose house did you throw it at? What's their address? Social security number?
Yeah, you want me to turn back time?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I was a dumb kid, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Middle school was fun.
Was it somebody you knew's house?
Yeah.
The more you answer these questions, the more I think you're lying about this, just to try to cook up the podcast.
No, we would toilet paper people's houses, and then one time a guy had a bag of shit and lit it on fire, and I said, don't do that, and he did it anyways, and it smelled so bad, and he instantly regretted it and put it out himself, and then had melted nasty dog shit on his foot in my mom's car. Yes, my mom drove us when we went toilet papering.
Boys.
No.
That's right. That would have meant she would have, schmaped you,
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's right. Your
Pretty
family.
sure my mom listens.
She does not listen to this.
I feel confident. I've said it clearly on the podcast before. Mom, Dad, if you listen, don't tell me that you listen. I think at least my mom does.
And if you do listen, please, please, please tell RJ I've been listening, and it's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I want him to come to the podcast and be like, "You fuck ass. You told my mom to say that I listen." Does your brother still listen?
I have no idea. I think I haven't asked. No, just the next time I see my mom, she's gonna say,
I would never
Eminem
rape you. No.
still has some really fire raps.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm gonna go, no.
She's gonna go, RJ, are you a green M&M? Am I green M&M?
There you go. And there's another mail. It says real fan mail, and then an emoji of an envelope with a heart on it. One time Drew wiped his beehole with knockoff Icy Hot because it said pain relief, and he ran out of the bathroom screaming, in parentheses, like a man. Question: how much for that Jussy? From Riley the Magician.
Oh, that's my brother.
That's your brother.
Oh, nice.
Like, how would he have this intel?
Yeah, I'm like, how the fuck does this guy know about my life? I was like, Dad, are you listening to the podcast?
After you were like, your mom totally listens. Oh, no, shit. My dad's listening this whole time.
Yeah.
That's funny. You put Icy Hot on your butt?
No, I think I was chafing. I was chafing really badly in my inner thighs by my nuts. Or maybe my asshole, too. And then so I put a bunch of what I thought was Neosporin, and I just caked it all over, and it was icy hot. And then just burnt like a motherfucker. Yeah. I think that was the apartment.
How old were you?
I was 17. Nearly legal.
That's so funny.
Barely illegal. That was the apartment where it was me, my brother, and my dad were in the same room. That was like about
the garlic and the
it was about the size of this little podcast studio, not including the rest of your garage.
Crazy.
Super small. Dude, it was so hard to jack off there, dude. I had to the only place to jack off.
The bathroom.
Well, the bathroom didn't have the toilet had a door, but the problem is like there was just like a arch and then no door, no curtain, no nothing, and it was straight like two sinks in the shower. So we had to like put curtains up for the shower, and then we had to put curtains up for like the fake door in front where there was no door to have some privacy. And I don't know why. That's a good question. I don't know why I never used the bathroom to jerk. I only jerked off in the shower. Like literally, my dad and my brother are like in the room about 7 feet away from me. I'm just hunched up in the corner of the shower, just furiously trying to whack one out, thinking about the cheeked up color guard girl I saw during marching band practice.
Pretending you had 1,000 screens.
Yeah, I was.
What was around that time?
Well, in my head, yeah, that was my goon fantasy. I imagine I was a little fly. You know, their eyes have like 1,000 screens in it.
That's not what they have, but yes.
Yeah, that's what they have. Corneas.
You know how flies have all those screens on their eyeballs?
That's how they dodge you so easily.
That's not.
Is they have it? I think they have 1,000 goon screens per eyeball.
That's why they're like.
That's the final goon form is a fly. Yeah, that's like all of those are guys who took gooning too far. That's what happened.
They are a 360 no scope.
Yeah, they are.
That's funny.
But yeah, that was my dad's. That was the place where I discovered his dill, his multicolored dill under the bed.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, right under there. I think my brother might remember that.
One with a hump and one with the bean and one.
Yeah.
For a hump.
Dude, we would hear our sexy, muscular, tall male nurse roommate.
That I don't know where the sense was going. Roommate really helped me out.
Yeah. His gig was like his chick dumped him.
Yeah.
And then and it's like, you guys can live in the other room because I don't want to break the lease or whatever. And my dad just found this guy. So we're like illegally living there, and we weren't supposed to be in the apartment at all. And I would like go to the leasing office and be like, hey, I'm just asking a question. My dad's like, don't go to leasing offices. We don't fucking belong here.
That's so
You're trying to get us kicked out. I was like, ugh, this sucks. And then, but I would, yeah, he was like a hot, sexy, buff male nurse. And like just come home and just eat like chicken and rice and be jacked. And every once in a while he'd bring a chick over and just plow her in the room right next to us. And my dad's snoring like a chainsaw. He's just there like, and then I'm just hearing, ish, ish, ish. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I could hear my brother fucking working on his double lift up above me in the higher bunk bed.
Nice.
That's a magic trick thing, but. But also,
you're gooning. He's doing magic.
Yeah.
You guys turned out fine.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, we did.
Everyone copes in their own way.
Yeah, my brother's a, as we would call it, a green Eminem now. He very recently he's transitioning.
Why are you saying that? You know you're on camera.
I
right?
support him.
You're on camera, like doing a weird.
I support
smile.
my brother's journey. You know.
Journey to the.
Nothing was weirder than the face you made when you were doing that realistic crash dragon.
We have it on video. I don't know.
It was such an arrogant face, like I'm so good at this, and it was pathetic and gross. And I think you should kill yourself. But I'm sorry, schmill your schmelf.
Yeah, the cat's out of the bag.
It's fine. You're gonna have to edit all this anyway. I'm saying you're gonna have to edit all this anyway. It's fine.
Sometimes I can't find it.
Don't.
I know, but sometimes I can't find it, and then I get really upset because it's taking me too long to find it. I have to walk away.
And that's
come back.
worth our careers 10 years from now?
Now I'll just delete everything. I don't give a shit.
If one of us gets a big gig, we got to delete all these first 100.
No way. They're all accurately bleeped.
No. There's some where I'm like, eesh.
What are you talking about?
I cannot believe it. You can't bleep out that time you caked on blackface and you went like, ooga booga, you know?
What? What are
episode
you
32? Go back to episode 32. I may have edited that in before you uploaded it, but it's fine.
What?
Yeah, just look into it. It's a weird, fucked up thing, but it's fine.
All right, you can tell me your real concerns off air.
Yeah, it's okay. So we get any more fan mail?
Nope.
Shit.
Why do you... We're not going to read 100 fan mails. There's so many, but we're not going to read... I think 2 is good.
Oh, we don't have any more, though?
Not for today.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we do have more, but you want to save it for the next pod?
Don't want to use it all.
Wow.
No, but keep sending in fan mail. It's fun, obviously.
Yeah, keep sending in fan mail.
Keeps the pod alive, you know?
Keep the pod alive. Shout out.
Keep sending us your riddles or whatever.
Shout out Riley Pro Magician, FKA Riley Street Magician, FKA Riley Death Magician. He's a professional now, so he's not of death. He found God, and he's a good Christian, red-pilled magician for a kid show.
Red-haired, too,
yeah,
right?
red-haired, red-pilled. Yeah, exactly.
Red-blooded.
Red-skinned. Yeah, Cherokee. and is what he says. And yeah, he's book him for your private magic parties. He kills.
I know we have so many corporate listeners out there.
We might. You never know. There might be a corporate listener
If
out
you're
there.
a corporate bigwig, send in a fan
He
mail.
does corporates. He's trying to make him. He's trying to move his mom out of Compton. He's trying to get himself out of the bakery, and yeah, he needs to make it in this town, or else no one will. So yeah, definitely book him and make him.
Excuse me.
Make him your little magician guy. And book my mom for.
Can you stop?
All right, sorry. Yeah, that's what else were you doing for the rest of the
I
podcast?
love that you're doing your freaking family hour plugs, but
You're just jealous that my family was way
Will
more
support you.
way more broken than yours.
broken yet supportive.
Yeah, very supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is
No.
together, but none of them like you, right? You're alienated from them.
Yeah, I'm ostracized.
Ostrich, kill yourself.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen.
was
that
like- it was
hacky
like-
joke everywhere.
Off camera.
Oh no, the coffee's still leaking.
Off cam.
Holy shit!
Cam. Drew just
Holy shit! That's so
knocked-
much water. That's a beach towel away from being nobody's business. I'll tell you that. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing. Not worried about it. First of all. Second of all, don't put anything over there. Third of all, pick up those two things gently. So
Why are those there?
Because I moved some stuff around.
No, so this is your fault.
I mean, no. You knocked over the water, dumbass.
I really like this mason jar.
That was so much water. You barely took a sippy.
It's still moving off the carpet into the hardwood floor onto the courts. It's gonna get. It might make its way over there legitimately.
I don't think it will. If it is, I'll cancel the pod and.
It's definitely gonna hit the leg.
What the heck? You're fine.
Look at it.
Okay, that's not even.
It's moving.
The carpet's gonna soak it up. We're fine. That's what carpet's for. Carpet soaks.
It's yet to soak. It's yet to soak.
What was I even saying before you just avalanched my entire side
Dude,
table?
you're this
off camera,
This
no
carpet
less.
sucks anyway. It's fine.
Off camera, and you're just on the corner frame.
Yeah, it never happened. Anyways.
Why do you let more? There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, there's
What happened? From me grabbing
that
my
stupid meme. I think it was a tweet that I saw. Is like an article that said Sydney Sweeney said, "I had boobs before other girls, and I felt ostracized." And someone said, "I mean, they're big, but I wouldn't say they're ostracized."
What a disaster.
So I've got ostracized on the nog 24/7 69.
It's just game over from there.
Do you want to do some bomb potato jokes?
Yeah, sure.
You seem low energy. Why are you low energy? It's because you spilled all your nutrients on the ground.
Yeah, I just feel myself getting dehydrated as that water. That's just dog water now, dude. Your fucking big, fat, ugly dog makes this carpet reek of dog.
Are you kidding me? The dog doesn't even lay here.
Why does the carpet always smell like dog?
Oh, because it used to.
Well, okay. Well, there you go. Why am I the asshole?
Maybe it does smell like dog. Really? It doesn't smell that bad.
Yeah, I went to do push-ups the other day to get myself pumped up for the pod, and everything
Sometimes
smells
he
like dog.
lays in here. You think it smells like dog? I think it smells nice in here.
Yeah, because you don't smell your dog anymore because you live with a dog. If you live in squalor, you don't notice you're in squalor.
How do you?
Because I have cinnamon and cum all over the floor of my bedroom. Remember?
How is that not squalor?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What? You didn't write jokes? 'Cause you were too busy at that dumb show that you did?
No, I got him.
Why are you saying "oh no" and then not explaining?
I
yourself?
got it. No, I got a text.
Okay, care to elaborate, buddy? Buddy, have I ever called you buddy?
No, you called me dog the other day. No, homie the other day, and it was the worst thing you ever did in my life. It was actually pretty fucking fire. That was you're like all good homie. I'm like, ugh, that's not who you are at all. You're not a guy. You're not obligated. You're not
I'm not
complicated.
ostracized.
You're not ostracized. You're not qualified to say homie. You're not a homie guy at all.
I think it was an all good homie kind of moment, though.
Ugh, it was not. Nothing ever. Anytime you say the word homie, I'm like, this is a guy who is afraid to go to Santa Ana.
I grew up in Santa Ana.
You did not grow up in Santa Ana. You grew up in Tustin, Santa Ana adjacent. All right.
Address in Santa Ana.
How many years?
How many years?
How many years in Santa Ana?
What do you mean, how many years?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I lived in Santa Ana my whole life until they rezoned it as North Tustin.
Oh my God! See, you piece of shit.
It's not my fault they rezoned it. I didn't vote for it.
Yeah, you want to know why they rezoned it? Because they're like, oh, there's no Mexicans here.
No,
let's
it's 'cause
just call it Tustin.
It's because a bunch of white people threw a conniption fit over it.
Yeah, no, of course. You just surrounded by white people. The whitest.
I'm Mexican.
You're not Mexican.
My dad is 100% Mexican.
And you're 100% what?
Not Mexican.
Thank you.
I understand.
Yeah. Oh, I grew up in Santa Ana. What a bitch move. What a fucking bitch move.
You're like, oh, these guys are afraid to go to Santa Ana. I grew up there.
No, you didn't. You grew up in a place that is Tustin because it's so white. They're like,
Why
we cannot call this Santa
Ana. Why are you
Ana.
getting mad?
Because I grew up in Santa Ana. Did you have a corn man going ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling through your fucking neighborhood? Did you hear gunshots? Huh?
Yes.
You grew up down by your
I went to school like right across the 55 by the Del Taco.
That's not that ghetto at all.
No, but you get further down there, it gets pretty bad.
You're like, over there, it's a little spooky.
You take this McFadden goes all the way
and
through.
we never went over there, so I'll tell you that, all right?
Tell you what, 4th Street's a dark place afternoon.
But I grew up far away from there. I could see it.
It's all very gentrified now anyways.
Yeah.
Not a lot of corn guys.
There's a few corn guys left.
I had a corn cart on my last apartment in Garden Grove. Guy would not give up. He was ding-a-linging at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's your alarm clock.
Nope.
All right, okay. All right, go first with your jokes.
Laughter has been medically proven to help people lose weight.
Okay.
But telling jokes make you fat as fuck. I emphasized the fat when I didn't mean to. I wrote like a lot of F-U-U-U-U-C-K, but I was like fat. I started saying fat too much.
That was my Eminem compliment.
You don't
Fire as fuck.
All right, that's a dumb joke. Anyways, your turn.
Escaped cows charged down country road, but enough about RJ's in-laws. Is that what you want from me?
Yeah, could you say it with a little bit more feeling?
Man caught with 100 snakes in his pants. East Coast man caught with 100 snakes in his pants at the airport. When asked why by the TSA, he simply replied, "Who could turn down a little hawk tour from Medusa herself?" Medusa, fucking sucking me off.
You
huh?
said from Medusa herself.
Medusa,
Oh, funny.
the snake hair chick.
Okay.
And you're Clark, and she's Clarking you.
She's Clark Kent.
That's what my jazz fusion bass player friend says because it sounds like Clark.
Oh, I was like Sark.
Yeah, no, it's like
Clark.
So if you're getting clarked by Medusa, you're gonna have a few snakes in your pants after.
Clark gobbled down there. That's a Clark Gable riff.
Anyone
want to?
Anyone else 322 years old? Holy shit. Holy shit.
It's a deep Hollywood reference.
Oh my god. Hey, who's still watching The Great Escape?
Ooh, baby.
Actually, great movie. Go on.
4 dead bodies were found in the ocean on the coast of Sicily.
That's so funny. I have the same joke.
Like the old adage goes, when a rock hits a boat that feels like pizza dough, that's a body.
Adage? You should have said like song or hymn.
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear my version of that story?
Is it better?
I don't know. We'll see. A diver finds 4 female bodies from tech billionaire's super yacht, which sunk at the bottom of the ocean in Sicily. When the police asked the diver of their condition, he simply described them as pretty fucking nice. Oh, and dead.
I like that's a body better.
Pretty. Oh, shit. All right, you go.
A truck crashed on a California highway and covered all 6 lanes in spilled raisins.
What?
Oh no, not the raisins, said all the weirdest people in the world.
That's pretty good.
Shots fired, raisin heads. Come at me. Sound off in the comments or Discord or
We
wherever.
don't call them that anymore, by the way.
Yeah, raisin. You can't do that.
You
Not
cannot
since
call them that. Not since the great what? Oh, here.
This is your last one?
Yeah, New York City dancing pioneer Crazy Legs calls for investigation into how Ray Gun made the Olympics. Up next on Who Gives a Fuck?
Come on.
All punchline. Come on.
That joke belongs in the like conservative versus liberal comedian mashup. I'll let you tell me what side it's on.
Oh, nope.
Next up on Who Gives a Shit?
Oh, am I right?
Trans.
What? You get to fuck the kids, I get to be a Prius, all right?
Now read that joke.
Yeah.
As Cucker Tarleton.
A Cucker Tarleton? No, I'm not going to.
Yes, you have to.
New York City dancing pioneer Crazy Legs calls for investigation into how Ray Gun made the Olympics. Up next on Who Gives a Fuck? Do you give a fuck? Do I give a fuck? Who is Ray Gun?
Who is fuck?
Why not a Nerf gun? Is that trans? Is it trans to be Nerf? Or is it buffed? Now I'm lost. No, alternate punchline. Crazy Legs calls for investigation into how Ray Gun made the Olympics, which is the biggest call-out in the breakdancing world since Twisty China Arms accused the twerk burglar of stealing his signature move, the Shaolin Twist.
Why did you just go with that?
I don't know.
That's so much better.
Come on. Twisty China Arms?
Yes.
That's
the name of the podcast.
Yes.
Twisty China Arms?
I know. I thought
the
of that.
Twerk burglar?
It only took a couple of old fashions and a couple of Aussies to kidnap me to their hotel rooms for me to think of that joke.
Where was that story on pod?
Oh, shit. I forgot to tell you.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, we watched Mulan. My kids are little Chinese now.
How did I forget this story?
My kids are doing Eddie Griffin. Meanwhile, you're getting sucked off by, you're getting
Oh, yeah, kangaroo there, mate.
You're getting Clark Gabled over there by a couple of kangaroos.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I'm balls deep in a few old fashions, empty stomach. The life is a blur.
Where?
I'm writing Swallow Daddy's joke in an undisclosed
You were
super hip
supposed
location.
to be here.
No.
Oh, wait, no, I know where you were.
This was a night off. No, you don't know where I was. No, I wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
This like super like crafty hipster bar, and
Alone.
Yeah, alone, because I'm like, I gotta write Swallow Daddy's
So you went
jokes.
to a bar alone to write jokes.
It was like a cool. You could do that at this place because it looks cooler when you do it there. And so
I don't trust anything you do.
I got a couple of drinks, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have 2 drinks. And then this guy comes up to the bar, all enthusiastic, buys me a shot of Fernet. I don't know if you ever had Fernet before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like the sweat from the royal family's taint. It's like a weird. It's off-putting, but it's like it feels fancy.
Unlike yourself.
Thank you. And so I had that. And I'm like,
you still
whoa,
eat
all right,
pudding.
back to writing jokes. And then this guy comes up to me. He's like, yeah, they're Gina for Kanga. Yeah, they're mate. I was like, what's happening? He's like, I like your vibe there, mate.
A guy.
Like another guy. He comes in. He was. I don't want to assume he might be a homosexual. And he's like, yeah, you mean my friends? This are you there, mate? Want to go out tonight, there, mate? The night is not over there, mate. And I was like, all right. So
bad.
So and he's like, let me introduce you to my friends there, my mates or whatever. And then we go over to his friends. And there's
Did he really sound like that?
No, I'm bad at Australian accents.
Like it sounds really lame.
Yeah, so he's just like, oh, Australia. No, no. So he was Australian, and he was like, here are my friends. And there was like 2 like Asian chicks, where I'm like, here it comes. And then it was just full blown. They had one of them. She had a like accent from like Beijing, but also Australian at the same time.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was almost
I would pay a lot of money to hear that.
But she was speaking English, so it was like this crazy whole thing. So it was good family fun.
English.
Yeah, and then it did not sound like that. I'll tell you that.
Can you do an impression?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I want to leave you out.
Do it.
Leave you as the racist. We'll let Rob Schneider do it on his next special.
I try to do Australian Shogun voice.
No, fair enough. And so they're like, "Do you know another bar?" And I was like, that was actually close to how they sounded.
I just also love that this podcast you've been doing, I will say, batting 1,000 with your Tucker Carlson impression, and now
batting
I don't know
2
what is going on with any of these voices.
That last part was not bad. Yeah, he's like, "Do you know a bar?" I was like, yeah, I know another one that's like 10 minutes down the street. Like if we walk there, it's like because we don't have a car. It turns out they were worked on an airline for Australia, some like Australian airline, and they were just staying at a hotel in town, and they were just there.
What they told you
is they're there for a night. And then, so we go to another bar. I call another bar. I'm like, "When do you guys doing last call?" They're like, "In 5 minutes." So they're like, let's run to the bar. I'm like, all right.
Are they Austin Powers?
Yeah, like, yeah, baby.
Run to the bar, baby.
Yeah, baby. Just run to the bar. Yeah, exactly. So we go over to this bar.
Shall we shag now or shag at the bar?
Yeah. So we get there. And they're like, "We'll take 9 shots and 4 cocktails." And then they're like, "No, you get 1 drink each, and then we're not serving drinks for the rest of the night." So I'm like, I'll buy their drinks. I got them. They're from fucking this backwards fucking terrible place. And and then they're like, "Yeah, baby, yeah, we are
groovy, baby,
groovy, baby, yeah.
We love America or whatever they say.
Yeah, baby.
We come from a backwards place,
and I'm Chinese, baby." Yeah. So we get to this other bar, and then like they get a couple. They're like, "Do you guys?" And they're like, "Yeah, there. Do you make a margarita there, mate?" And then this was a bar not meant for their margaritas, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we make a margarita." They go tequila, sweet and sour, and they just give it to them, So they just gave them They gave them a Chuck E. Cheese tequila sour essentially, and they're like, "Yeah, baby, American margaritas, baby," So they were into it. They loved it. And then I just kind of whispered to the bartender, I'm like, I'll take a Heineken 0. Give me the 0 one up there, because I was already so sloshed on Fernet and old fashions.
Why'd you have to cover?
Because I didn't want the Aussies to bully me into getting a real thing of alcohol. So I'm like, and they didn't notice. They're like, "Oh yeah, just get them into the Heineken then."
Oh, 0, mate, groovy, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do that. We shoot a little pool. We hang out. We go outside the bar after we're done, and then they're like, "You want to come back to our hotel? There, might hang out." Okay, and then the Asian one, she's like, "I got a bottle of Bacardi, Bacardi and Sprite. We could do Bacardi and Sprite all night, And I was like, "All right," and she's like, "Bacardi and Sprite all night."
Sounds cute.
Yeah, super cute gal.
But were they all together, 2 and 2 couple?
No one was fucking anybody. They were just all flight attendants.
Oh, great! So there's like nymphos, and they like fuck every town they go to.
Yeah, they're ready to come.
Oh my god!
The one who was the most handsy with me, just ready to fucking maul me, was the original Australian guy that went up to me, and he's like, "Yeah, baby."
I think a lot of people from other cultures
are gay,
handsier.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he was handsy.
I don't remember if that's an Australian quality. I think they are handsier.
Maybe, or
sound off in the comments. I know we have some Aussies out there.
Handsy or just Australian predator.
I love going down under.
Yeah, they go way down under there. Whether they're awake or not, they might,
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, gross.
I go Cosby on you, yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that's the Austin power dynamic. But yeah. So I go back to there's actually a few of the barflies.
Austin Powders.
A few of the barflies that were like, "Oh, dude, fire as fuck." You know who I was earlier, but I'm a reformed man. The people who they actually are. The people who they actually kind of like try to like, they're like, "Yeah, but like, what's the vibe after? Like, where are we going?" And then like the lady whispered to them, "It's like, we got a bottle of Bacardi. We're gonna try to get rid of them. So it's just gonna be you, And then we're gonna try to leave these other guys there." And I didn't.
But they all are on the same plane, and they're trying to ditch the guys that are on the plane.
They're trying to ditch the weirdos we met at the bar.
So
we were like,
other weirdos.
there are other guys, last call guys that were trying to.
We got to do context clues, sweetie.
And then so we walk to the bar, and we go up to a hotel room, and then we're talking, we're hanging, and then they just keep playing like the hits of 2010, and it's like, "Tonight's gonna be a good night." To them, that's a brand new song,
They just got it.
Yeah, just got it.
They just got I got a feeling.
Yeah, that's literally what they were blasting.
Woo-hoo.
Well, then they were like, and then they started playing Snoop Dogg, and she's like, "Yeah, they're my Snoop Doggy Dog, they're my, you know." Do you like?
Honestly, his raps are pretty fire.
Yeah. She was super into it, and they were all the chicks were like, everyone's ripped on Bacardi, and the chicks were like, teach me how to crip walk, like, because they just think every in America could crip walk, I guess.
They're not wrong.
And so I was like, I don't know how to crip walk, so I just started like twisting my feet and ankles together, and I started throwing up West Side. I'm like, it's like this, and they're like, yeah, they're like, is crip walking them, you know? they just started crip walking.
That's crazy.
To be fair, I think I got like the first step, you know. After that, I was like, I don't know. I think this is now we're just doing it like like if a Lego rain danced, you know. But it was so we hung out, and then they found out I was a comedian. I was telling them I'm a comedian, and then this guy, one of the flight attendants, he was like, oh yeah, one of my friends is a huge manager. And manages a bunch of huge comedians in Australia. Do you have a tape? And then he's like, are you like, wait, first of all, are you like famous in America?
Oh, shut up.
And then how did I answer? I'm like, here's the thing about like American comedies. There's like a lot of great comedians who like aren't famous. I couldn't tell how much of a fucking loser I was. I was like, how do I not have them find out that I'm a fucking loser, you know?
What do you mean?
So
there's no way to sugarcoat it. You just know.
Yeah, exactly.
My podcast is named Swallow Daddies. No,
yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, I
famous.
didn't tell him about the podcast.
Thank God.
Absolutely not.
That would have been.
So I'm gonna, I
warrant.
basically sent a tape to an Australian manager, talent manager. We'll see how it goes. I might blow up in Australia.
You did not send a tape to an Australian.
He told me to. He's like, he texted him, and the guy's like, give him my email, and then now I might be the next. Who's the famous guy out there? Joe Bernthal or whatever.
Joe Barenthal.
What's his name?
Oh,
Joe Burrow.
No,
What's his
no,
name?
I know.
Rob Lowe. What's his name?
If I got a gun
You're just doing
and
English.
I shot
You're doing
you,
Cockney. Yeah.
what's his name?
I pulled out my pistol, and you pulled out your porridge. Who the fuck you think is got to win this one?
I got an idea. How about I get my gun and I shoot you in the fucking head?
There, mate.
What's his name?
So I was raping a kanga the other day.
American politics are all fucked. That's my take.
But
on
also, thank you, Comedy Central, for giving me a show. Now I'm Russell Brand.
it. yeah.
What the
Fuck,
fuck
what's that guy? It's like Jay. It's like
Jeff Bridges.
Jeffrey.
Almost.
Jeffrey
Epstein.
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
Greg. It's like
Greg
right
Stone.
I don't give a fuck.
Jeff Dunham.
I don't give a fuck about your
What the
politics.
fuck is his
I'm a
name?
political comedian.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care about any rules.
Hannah Gadsby.
I'm telling you the real rules.
Edgy Hannah Gadsby. What's his name?
Edgy Hannah Gadsby.
Yeah, what's his name?
Don't tell me. It'll come to me. Fucking look it up. I hate. We'll have our producer look it up off screen. God, I could see his beautiful face. Here's an idea. How about you take your politics and you put them up your ass? That's his whole thing, right?
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah.
Tell me.
It's his first name and last name both start with J.
So I was right.
Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries.
Yeah. You know what's funny? They were the Aussies.
I was saying Jeff.
I had that breakdancer. I had that breakdancer bit. Apparently, that was like a big story in the news for the Australians because that was an Australian breakdancer.
Yeah.
And they told me about it. And apparently just like did this fucking dance.
Now there's like a lot of controversy about it. You did a joke throwaway, but there's a lot of controversy about it.
Yeah, exactly. And I had no idea there was controversy until they're like, yeah, it's like a big deal. It's
kind of like a big deal. She kind of like snuck in there.
Yeah. They thought she was trans and let her in there, mate. But I guess her guy, like, it works for the thing and she got in through her guy or something like that.
No, her guy is also a
special guy.
breakdancer who's also, I think, working the organization, like worked for the organization.
Yeah, a little nepo jizz, you know?
Well, like he was a performer.
Yeah.
Anyways, honestly, the whole breakdancing thing, here's the hot take. Why? When was this ever a sport in the Olympics? And who cares?
Yeah.
That is the bottom line. Is like, let the boy dance. You know, who gives a shit? If you wanna slap on a romper and do a 360 spin and throw up some deuces.
Yeah, they're just kind of letting anybody in the Olympics nowadays, you know? Okay, not like that. I meant sports.
Well, just when you thought we hit the racist quota for the pod.
No, sorry. You got me fired up about Rob Schneider.
Well, they'll let anybody in the Olympics these days.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll let me in.
Yeah.
They'll let you in. They'll let your gay, trans,
big,
romantic,
round, green M&M in.
M&M.
How do you score points as a green M&M? Who's jacking off on you? Are you jacking off on them?
How does an M&M score?
I don't know. Do you score? Does Simone Biles score? Who wins? Nobody wins. That's the fall of America. That's Kamala's America.
That's what Kamala would like.
She would like everybody squirting on everybody, with God being dead. Are you dead? Am I dead? You just... Oh, shit.
So the impression is he says anything.
Whatever at the end of the sentence, just ask a question about whatever the last word is. Yeah.
I'm on board. Do you have anything coming up that you... I don't even know how to predict any of this stuff.
I got that one gig you bailed on because you got another hot gig coming up Saturday, right?
Yeah, but this is all going to come out in 2 weeks. It doesn't matter.
So we're fucked. Yeah, I got a gig in a mountain that's going to be fun. You finally booked am I allowed to say it?
No. Yeah.
RJ finally booked Conan, and it's retrospective.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, he's editing himself over the Rory Scover John Doerr duo performance.
I was going to be in New York the first week of September.
New York, but you're not going to be there anymore.
Not going to be in New York because I'm going to be a new dad or whatever.
There you go. Yeah,
on Monday I'll be at the Harp.
Hashtag booked and blessed this week. I got to say, I did Harp. I did Ava's show yesterday, so Monday and Tuesday, and then today I did Jabronkowitz, and then Saturday I got the thing. You know,
that's fun.
Thursday I'm doing a thing. I feel like
what are you doing on Thursday?
None of your business.
Why can't you say?
Not a big deal.
Yeah. There's also this. I'm doing Mulligans or whatever. Corbin's new room in Costa Mesa.
Oh, you're doing it finally. Finally booked. Yeah, we got to get that dickhead on the podcast.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You're the asshole because he hit me up for that gig first, and I told him to hit you up.
No. He hit me up first, and I was like, ask RJ first, and he's like, RJ can't do it, and RJ said to ask you. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Fucking deal.
Yeah.
He always says that.
Yeah, he always says that. It's playing so hard to get.
Yeah, I don't know. We get booked like the week of most of the time. Anyways.
When's the Mulligans?
18th. September 18th.
September 18th. I'll have to stop by. Check it out.
No, sorry.
No, he'll let me drop in. I'll bury you. You're afraid. You're afraid if I come through. It's fine.
I'm always scared of those drop-in burials.
Yeah. That's what happens.
I keep begging show producers, please don't let these burialists come in, dropping in and murdering.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens.
I don't know if I've ever seen a drop-in murder. No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Come on now. Drury drop-ins, the legend of Orange County.
Drop-ins.
It's Drury bomb-ins now. You know, I've only been bombing my drop-ins now. I've been only humiliating myself.
Drury dropping bombs.
Yeah, Hiroshima to Nagasaki. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I got nothing to plug. I almost did a Elvis cover band in about 2 weeks from now, but I bailed on that.
Please tell me you had to dress up like Elvis and play the drums.
No, because he was not the drummer. Why? I like how you assume Elvis cover band. Everyone dresses as Elvis.
That's awesome.
It's just a bunch of fucking liberal cuck Johnny Bravos. Yeah, they're like, wait.
Is this a luau?
Yeah, it's just an Elvis luau.
Yeah.
No, not quite.
What's one of his songs that he sings?
Twist and shout. No, that's the Beatles, right?
It's Beatles. No, he's like
I
saw that one where he's like a honey baked ham in an oven, just glistening over red light, and his sweat dripping off his fat alcoholic face. He's like, I've had the time of my life. Wait, that's not it.
Time of my life.
The song.
We're not singing.
That's a different song. He was singing something like
bomb
that.
spaghetti, palms are sweaty,
Yeah.
on the trends.
He's got that like dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Whatever the hell. Anyways, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, it fucking blows.
Yeah, enjoy your Elvis cover band or whatever. That's so dumb.
Bye.